Hello, my name is Dr. Grant, and I am going to teach you how to reduce stress with sound bath therapy. Welcome to the Dr. Grant Show. Today's topic, how to reduce stress and boost immunity with sound bath therapy. I am elated that you've joined me for this episode because stress is a burden that we all have to deal with in our daily lives. And it can be so debilitating and affect us in so many ways. Stress has actually, according to research studies, become a global epidemic. And it's only getting worse every year. It affects not only the way people feel, but also their physical health as well. According to scientific studies, stress has been linked to increases in blood pressure, heart rate, cholesterol levels, and even the risk of cancer. Now, sound bath therapy can be an effective solution when coupled with other integrative methodologies for reducing your stress levels dramatically while enhancing your overall well-being. I am so excited to share this episode with you because in this episode, you will learn how sound baths work and why they are so beneficial for both the mind and the body. You'll also learn a little bit more in this episode about how to choose between different types of sound baths. Yep, there are different types, and it's important for you to know which one works for you. You'll also learn what kind of music should be used during these sessions, whether or not you should be looking for special equipment, as well as many other important aspects that are related to this topic that I am very certain you will find useful. I can't emphasize enough, sound bath therapy, it is a powerful healing modality. It has been around for thousands of years. And this modality has been shown in scientific studies to not only reduce stress, but also boost your immune system. This ancient practice of using sounds for healing purposes has been shown in many research studies to help in so many areas, from depression, anxiety, food cravings, emotional eating. And I'm elated to show you how it works in this episode. So here are our topics. Number 1, what is a sound bath? Number 2, why should you try it out? Number 3, how does it work? Number 4, I'll be discussing the benefits of sound baths, relaxation, stress relief, increased immunity, and so much more. So, are you ready? Let's go. What is a sound bath? A sound bath is extremely beneficial because it helps relieve and reduce stress, and it does this by emitting certain frequencies that help entrain the brain. Now, what exactly does that mean? Brain entrainment occurs when certain sounds and frequencies are played, and it helps the brain waves slow down. For example, you and I today, we are talking, and you're watching this episode of the Dr. Grant Show. And right now, your brain is in beta. Beta brain waves are usually the brain waves that are found in conversation. When you're beginning to concentrate, perhaps before you fall asleep, your brain falls into alpha. When you are asleep or in very deep concentration, your brain waves float into theta. Deep, deep sleep is delta. Now, for those of you that are brainwave specialists, I have not forgotten about gamma, but for the sake of this episode, we're just trying to keep it relatively simple. What's helpful about sound baths is by helping shift your brain into certain frequencies, it helps reduce the body's stress response. And as you know, and probably seen in numerous periodicals all over the web, as well as scientific studies, that stress has been connected and correlated to in scientific studies with inflammation and the body's stress response, increasing blood pressure, reducing immunity. So by listening to a sound bath and participating in sound baths, you are helping your body to raise its immune response. It is also very restful and rejuvenating and restorative. Now, our Divine EFT sound baths take a additional spin on the sound bath by combining the sound bath with EFT tapping, which is short for and stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. EFT tapping has been used to help survivors of the trauma of the Sandy Hook school massacres that happened years ago. It also has an astounding amount of research that shows how wonderful it is and effective at helping people overcome trauma, anxiety, and depression. These crystal singing bowls are tuned to a certain hertz of 440, which has been shown also in certain studies to be extremely effective at helping the body work towards and activate its inner healing mechanism. Now on to number 2. Why should you try it out? Many people move and are attracted to sound baths because of the need to reduce their stress levels. They're also attracted to sound baths because they want to find ways, holistic ways, that they'd like to add to their current treatment, for example, for depression or anxiety. It has even been shown to be very effective for pain management, according to a multitude of scientific studies. So if any of these things sound like you, and a perfect example of this would be many women that I work with and have conversations with that struggle with food addiction, food cravings, emotional eating, and stress eating. And often they don't have a problem with food. What they have a problem with are life's stressors. And once given the tools to be able to manage the stressors of life, and sound baths are one of those very important tools, they are able to reduce the frequency, intensity, and duration of binging episodes, as well as episodes of overeating. So if this sounds like you, or you know someone that this sounds like, then you should definitely try it out. How does it work? As you'll notice here, there are 7 bowls here, and each bowl aligns with the body's chakra system. And there are 7 major chakras. Each bowl emits a certain frequency that helps rebalance, reset, and boost the energy and unblock that chakra. Now, for those of you that are all of a sudden hitting the woo-woo bell and saying, uh-oh, woo-woo alert, I want you to take heart. There is a Russian scientist that has documented that the energy of chakras is real and it can be measured. So your chakras, for those of you that are unfamiliar, the major chakra systems are responsible for several key facets in terms of how you go about your life, from being fearful, to feeling safe, to being able to receive and give love, to your self-identity, to your connection with the divine. And this is just a vast oversimplification. For more in-depth information about chakras, feel free to join our mailing list on edibleaddiction.com, where I share more insider tips for all of you, because it's just simply not enough time to go over it adequately in this episode, but I'm certainly trying. So, 7 bowls. Now, you may have seen sound baths conducted with more, and that's fun, but 7 bowls helps create and emit certain frequencies that help easily and simply move the body into a state of bliss and calm. The benefits of sound baths is finally number 4, relaxation. People that participate in sound baths are more relaxed compared to people that don't, because they have the opportunity to break away from the normal stressors of life and really begin to achieve a certain level of clarity as well as focus. Stress relief goes hand in hand with sound baths automatically. And once again, when someone participates in sound baths, especially sound bath therapy, the stress relief and the increased immunity go hand in hand, because you're working together with a practitioner to crack that egg, to find the solution to your problem, which is absolutely indispensable to anyone that's struggling with anything in their life that causes them to be emotionally triggered, to participate in unhealthy behaviors. This can even include smoking. But mainly what I'd like to discuss and touch upon is the emotional eating and giving into food cravings and binge eating. So when you participate in a sound bath, a skilled practitioner can guide you through the best avenues to take. Now, without further ado, let's get into our sound bath for your stress and immunity relief. First, you should be wearing something comfortable. Secondly, just inhale and exhale. We are going to allow our bodies to be saturated in the sound of the sound bath. And I'll also be guiding you through a round of EFT tapping as well. Before we begin your sound bath for stress and boosting your immunity, make sure you're wearing comfortable clothing. If you like, you can also grab a pair of headphones. Breathe in, breathe out. Think about any challenge that you experienced today. Rank on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being this challenge was very difficult. Maybe it felt overwhelming. And focus on how you like to see yourself acting in that situation were it to happen all over again. Now, breathe in, breathe out. We'll begin tapping. Raise one hand, take the other hand and 2 fingers. Begin tapping here on the karate chop point. Breathe in and breathe out. And repeat after me. Even though I felt stressed about what happened today or this week, I may have felt overwhelmed, I both deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Breathe in, breathe out, continue tapping. Move to tapping at the top of the head. Breathe in, breathe out, and repeat after me. Even though I may have felt my heart race, I may have felt my head begin to swim when faced with that situation that made me feel stressed, I both deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Continue tapping. Breathe in, breathe out. When ready, take your hand, move it to tapping on the inside of the brow. Here. Breathe in, breathe out, and repeat after me. Even though that stressful situation that happened today made me want to turn to that unhealthy behavior, I may have given in, but it was only for today. I am allowing myself to see what was the cause of my stress. I am allowing myself and giving myself permission to see the true, deeper meaning of that stressful event. And I both deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Continue tapping. Breathe in, breathe out. Move to tapping at the outside of the brow and repeat after me. I must remember that I'm in the process of transformation. I am in the process of discovering who and what I really am. My talents, my gifts, and how to navigate troubled waters when they happen. I allow myself the time to expand and fill this role for my greater good and benefit. And I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Continue tapping. Breathe in, breathe out. When ready, move to tapping underneath the eye and repeat after me. I give myself permission to let go of how things need to be for me. I give myself permission to allow the divine to arrange my life in ways that will help me achieve my greater and better good. And I both deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Continue tapping. Breathe in, breathe out. When ready, move to tapping at the top of the lip and repeat after me. I let go of the cause of the stress that happened. I let go of the need for the outcome to have happened differently today. I am strong. I am safe. I am clear. I am powerful. And I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Continue tapping at the top of the lip. Breathe in, breathe out. When ready, move to tapping on the chin and repeat after me. I vow to take back my power in every situation. Any negative thoughts are only there to advise me. The negative thoughts do not define me. And I both deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Continue tapping on the chin. Breathe in and breathe out. When ready, move to tapping on the collarbone. You can use both hands or one. For the sake of this demonstration, I'll be using just one. Breathe in and breathe out. Repeat after me. I have the power to create all the good in my life. I step into and embrace that power in every moment, every day. And I both deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Continue tapping on the collarbone. Breathe in and breathe out. When ready, move to tapping underneath the arm. For ladies, it's on the bra strap. For men, it's about 2 inches below the armpit. And repeat after me. I am open to transformation. I am open to the divine moving ahead of me, paving a path for me, clearing obstacles for me, and empowering me with the skills that I need to overcome anything. And I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. When ready, you may stop tapping underneath the arm. Breathe in and breathe out. And just let these sound waves wash over you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. On a scale of 1 to 10, compared to where you were before, it's important to ask yourself where you are now. Your goal is to make sure that this is at a level 3 and below. If for some reason you are not at a 3 or below, meaning that feeling about that stressful event has dissolved, then listen to this again. And I assure you that everything will fall away. Thank you for listening to the Dr. Grant Show, How to Reduce Stress and Boost Immunity with Sound Bath Therapy. You can sign up for our monthly sound baths or have your own one-on-one session. The details are on edibleaddiction.com, and the link is also provided to join us. We have group sound baths once a month, and they're designed to help you reduce stress and get to the root of the challenges that you're experiencing by asking powerful psychological questions to help you achieve your goals and feel better, faster, be surrounded with a group of like-minded individuals. For those of you that are unfamiliar with me and my work, my name is Dr. Kirsten Grant, and I lost my mother to emotional eating, food addiction, and obesity. And by the time we lost her, she was unable to be buried in a normal-sized casket. And that's when I had my epiphany. Struggling with weight and trying to embrace healthier behaviors is about more than food. It's about more than willpower. It's about receiving the tools and finding the right person and practitioner to help you build your tool belt and arsenal to help you handle life's punches and extra moments that you didn't anticipate, so that you can avoid giving in to food cravings and binges and overeating. And that takes a real integrative approach, because it's going to involve problem solving in areas such as your career, relationships, social, and a plethora of other things, helping you navigate. If this sounds good to you, if you could imagine what your life would be like and feel like if you had the tools that you needed to be able to just sidestep life's challenges that often cause you to get off course, I invite you to book a free get-to-know-you session on edibleaddiction.com or join our monthly group Divine EFT Sound Baths. Much love to you.